Alright Blues, and welcome back to episode 38 of the Transfer Target. It's Monday morning and I'm having a bit of a moan. It's 1 week until the season starts and people are starting to panic. I'm seeing it every day on Twitter now. When I'm asking you guys what you want us to talk about on the Transfer Target, there's a lot of panic going about now. 1 week until it begins, and our only meaningful signings so far have been Sterling and Delph. Don't get me wrong, Sterling's signing has been brilliant. It's already showing how good he can be. But you've got to remember what Khaldoon said at the start of the summer. We all wait for these interviews because he's a man of his word, and his interviews are brilliant. And he said this summer, "I can assure you that the squad will be much stronger and more competitive," and hinted at world-class signings. We're made up with Sterling, but I just don't think it's enough. I don't think our squad is that much stronger and will be that much more competitive at the moment. The 4-2 defeat to Stuttgart on Saturday, yeah, it was pre-season, yeah, it was a friendly. People still aren't as competitive in pre-season friendlies, but it showed up some serious flaws. Our defence was an absolute mess. We're at a point now where we could start our season with one fully fit midfielder, which is Fernando. That's where we're at. No Delph. Yaya didn't play against Stuttgart because he's still got some sort of complaint after the Real Madrid game. Fernandinho's not fully fit. We've not got Lampard anymore. We've got no Milner. I'm starting to wonder who's going to play against West Brom in the middle of the park. I really do think we're one midfielder short, and yeah, that might be Bruyne, who knows. But that looked a flaw. And then, don't get me started on the defence. It was a comedy of errors. Mangala and company look like they'd never met. Company still looks like he's playing with his ankles tied together at the moment. I'm not too sure what's up there. I've said it in some videos that are coming out this week. I'm sure he's going to have a good season, company, because all the best defenders have had a bad season. Look at Terry, Vidic, Ferdinand, Carragher. They all had seasons where people started to question them, and it's company's time now to pull his finger out and show how good he can be and how good he was. And I still think we need a left-back. I think Kolarov and Clichy, though they've done a job for us, neither are getting any younger. Both 30 or pushing 30. And though I know that world-class left-backs are in real short supply, but we need to find something. It doesn't fill me with massive confidence going into the season, the squad at the moment. But let's go on to today's transfer news, and maybe it will cheer us up this morning. First of all, Edin Džeko looks like he will be leaving the club this week. All the Italian press today is saying that a €23 million deal has been agreed. It's about £16 million. It's going to be about £12.5 million with £3.5 million in add-ons, I believe, at first. And fair play, I've said last week. We'll do a video if he does leave, because I absolutely loved Edin Džeko at City. And he signed off, if he is to leave, with a goal late on against Stuttgart. So that was quite nice for him. I don't think we need a new striker. I think Kelechi has shown enough now that it's time to put a bit of faith in him. Pellegrini's always said we need 2 players per position. If he's going to play one up front, which he will this season, we've got Aguero, we've got Boney. Kelechi can come in and do a job as the third striker quite easily now. And Sterling can always play up front on his own if need be, which I think he will do against West Brom. So yeah, it looks like Džeko is on his way out. Here's one that's going to annoy some people. Marcos Lopes. The rumours are gathering now. They're growing day by day that Lopes could again miss out on a first team place this season. And it's stunning. There's no way. Surely not. Surely Lopes has done enough on his loan spells already. When he's had the briefest opportunity in the first team squad, he's shown that he can make the step up. There's only one way we can find out. He's not taking up any room in the squad if he is in the squad this year. I don't really get it. There's talk that he's going to go to Lyon. Some people are saying on a loan deal. Some are saying that he might just be fed up and he's starting to question whether he'll ever get in Pellegrini's team and will leave. I don't get it. Tell me what you think anyway. Let me know in the comments below. Would letting Marcos Lopes go be as big a mistake as I think it could be? Let us know. In some better news, Kevin De Bruyne. We didn't talk about him at the end of last week because there wasn't much news. And I said maybe no news is not good news in this case. De Bruyne has had done a few interviews this weekend after being man of the match in the Super Cup against Bayern Munich, which they won. Kicker, which is a magazine and a website in Germany, have said that he would prefer a move to Bayern Munich over a move to the Premier League, and if he doesn't get that move, will stay at Wolfsburg. De Bruyne has come out and said he's yet to receive any offers from anywhere, but has still said that the Premier League does interest him because all the teams can fight for the title, which obviously they can't do in Germany. It's not over, but it's dragging on. The season starts next week and we're definitely not going to have him in before the West Brom game or probably before the Chelsea game at this rate. So this one could be one that goes right down to the wire. Quick Pogba update. For me, all but over this summer. It's not going to happen unless there's some sort of miracle. The reports are now saying that City have given up on him this summer. Might go back in for him in January or wait until next summer because he looks reluctant to leave Juventus this summer. So I'm sorry for waffling on. It's been quite a long episode this Monday morning, but I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. I really, really do today. It's quite important. I want to know, what do we need to bring in? There's less than a month to go of the transfer window. Season starts a week today. What do we need? Do we need a new left back? Do we need a new central midfielder? I want to know. If you've got names, give me names. But I want to know, what does City need to strengthen the squad properly and to compete with Chelsea, Arsenal, United for the title this season? That's been episode 38 of the Transfer Target. We'll see you tomorrow morning for episode 39.